Hi, welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally Graham. I'm at the 2023 RIU Explorers Conference in Fremantle, where I had a chat with Matthew Bowles, Managing Director of Alto Metals. Matthew, welcome back to the Roadhouse.
Yeah, thanks, Wally.
Okay, so Alto Metals. Where do I start? Where do we stop? You stopped drilling last year, but you're about to start drilling again out at the Sandstone Gold Project in WA. Give us a quick update on progress of what's going on there.
Yeah, as you said, it was a big year last year. It was a big year the year before as well. So last year we drilled 50,000 metres, and we've really just been hitting the project a lot harder and sort of looking to grow that resource. So we've got a resource update coming out next month, March. Rigs are back on site pretty soon, and so it's really just focusing on continuing to consistently grow that resource and focusing on that alpha domain area. And we just, the more we drill, the more we find, which is fantastic. The resource is still open from what we can see in all directions, and the guys are keen to get back on site and sort of follow up on some of those great hits from last year.
Well, when you're saying you're expecting to release a resource soon, that's always a good indication that the project's just growing.
Yeah, it is, and that's what we saw last time. But I think we'll still see this one as an interim resource update because as I said, that mineralisation is still open. I mean, the drilling we did at the end of last year for Indomitable was really exciting. That project's defined over 2.5 kilometres now, and it's open to the north, south, east, and west. So the guys are keen to get back and maybe look at drilling some deeper holes as well. It was always nice to finish the year on some outstanding big thick high grade near surface mineralisation. So that was good.
All right, and just recently you put out an announcement on some new things to me, and I'm going to say it correctly, I hope. The Arroyo target, is that correct?
Yeah, Arroyo, that's right.
All right,
yeah,
what's been happening out there?
Yeah, so Arroyo's outside. So as you know, our focus is on that alpha domain, and that's where our resources are, and most of them are covered by mining, graded mining leases. But Sandstone covers 740 square kilometres and keeps growing. Arroyo's outside of that area, and for us it's really one of those regional targets. It's been so tantalising to go back there. Arroyo's one of the highest grade gold mines in Australia at the time. Produced over 200,000 ounces at 16 grams. It's near Hacks, which equally produced 200,000 ounces at 25 grams. So you've got two super high grade, very, very old sort of mines that were mined in the early 1900s. There's a number of historical high-grade hits that are around there, still in the mineralisation, so what the old timers left behind, and we just haven't gone back to it. So this is the first time it's had any drilling in 15 years. We put some results out at the beginning of the week, and we hit some, I think up to 37 grams. So that was a very small program, and really gave us some encouragement around we did some quite big step outs, testing that reef and a couple of geological models that we had, and they've come in, and so now it's getting the rig back there and following up and hopefully chasing up on some of that high grade. So yeah.
So is this like an indicator too that what you thought of the Sandstone project to start with, that there was a lot of regional targets out there that could be consolidated into one operation?
Yeah, look, it's certainly got a lot of regional targets, and we haven't wanted to be distracted from the alpha domain. But when you look at projects like Arroyo and Hacks, it just demonstrates the quality of the projects in our portfolio. And when you're looking at super high grade, bonanza grade intersects, it's really something you want to go back and chase, particularly because that's what the market's looking for as well. In addition to that consistent resource growth, so it's certainly an exciting spot to be. Yeah.
All right. Well, as always, you know where to come to tell us the story and how it's growing and how everything's going. So we look forward to the phone call. So until then, Matthew Bowles, it's great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you. Thanks, Wally. Cheers.